In a world where we grow attached to the familiar faces we see on TV every single day, it often feels like we truly know them. Their laughter, their joy, and even their moments of sorrow somehow become woven into our own lives. But what happens when someone we've followed for so long, someone we've laughed with, cried with, and celebrated through countless moments, suddenly disappears from our screens? That's exactly what happened when Mark Consuelos, beloved co-host of Live with Kelly and Mark, shocked millions of viewers with the unexpected announcement that he would be stepping away from the show. The news landed like a thunderclap, abrupt, startling, and completely unforeseen. For fans who had followed Mark's incredible journey alongside Kelly Ripa for years, the heartbreak was real and immediate. But the most surprising part wasn't just his departure. It was Kelly Ripa's reaction, a response that was not only unexpected, but deeply emotional in a way that touched fans everywhere. In this video, we're going to explore the heartbreaking reasons behind Mark's decision to leave Live, the emotional aftermath that followed, and how Kelly is coping with the sudden shift in their long-standing dynamic. What caused this sudden departure? Was there something more behind the scenes than just a career adjustment? And how did Kelly, who has always appeared as a pillar of strength, handle such heartbreaking news? The answers may surprise you, and they might even change how you see the people behind your favorite shows. Stay with us, because what comes next reveals something far deeper than a simple job change. But why did Mark really choose to leave? Was there an emotional reason behind his exit? The truth behind his decision is something you definitely won't want to miss. Stay tuned as we uncover the heartfelt journey that led to this unexpected move. To understand the full weight of Mark's decision, we need to step back and look at the partnership that has captivated audiences for years. When Mark Consuelos first joined Live with Kelly, it wasn't just a strategic career step. It was truly a family moment. For those who may not know, Mark and Kelly's chemistry wasn't something created for the cameras. It came from decades of shared life. Marriage, family, challenges, triumphs, and now their public lives unfolding together. From day one, viewers sensed the magic between them. Their playful jokes, their knowing looks, and even the comfortable silences spoke volumes. It was more than on-screen chemistry. It was the connection of two people who loved and respected each other deeply, both at work and at home. When Kelly Ripa and Mark Consuelos came together on Live, they didn't just join forces as co-hosts. They brought an unfiltered authenticity that simply couldn't be imitated. Their dynamic was fun, natural, and, most importantly, relatable. They were two people who genuinely enjoyed being around each other, and fans could feel it in every episode. And their connection didn't end when the camera stopped rolling. Behind the scenes, Kelly and Mark had built an entire life together, raising children, supporting each other through every high and low, and learning to balance the wonderful chaos of work, family, love, and ambition. It was clear to everyone that they weren't just colleagues. They were partners in every sense of the word. But what happens when that delicate balance is suddenly disrupted? When the one person who has been your constant partner decides it's time to step away? How did Kelly react when Mark revealed he would be leaving Live? The answer is far more emotional than many expected.
Mark made his announcement, no one could have prepared for the emotional weight that followed. It wasn't just another professional update. It was a life-altering choice, one that would affect not only Mark and Kelly, but also the entire Live family and its devoted fanbase. Mark, always calm and composed, explained his reasons for stepping back. It was personal, a decision he said had been weighing on him for quite some time. While he didn't reveal every detail, it was clear that this wasn't about career ambition. It was about focusing more on his family and the parts of life that often get overshadowed by a demanding schedule. For fans who adored the duo's contagious chemistry, the announcement felt like a shockwave. But Kelly, ever the graceful presence, did her best to hold it together. Yet behind her smile, you could see the truth. Her eyes revealed the emotional weight of the moment. She was processing this loss in real time, right in front of millions of viewers. You could almost feel Kelly's heart breaking as Mark spoke about shifting his priorities. And while she maintained her composure, anyone watching could see it clearly. This wasn't just a co-host leaving. This was her partner stepping away, both professionally and personally. But what happened behind the scenes? How did Kelly truly process such a dramatic and painful shift? And how did fans respond to this emotional moment? The emotional toll on Kelly and the surprisingly intense reaction from fans comes next. After Mark's announcement, everyone waited anxiously to see how Kelly would move forward, knowing the transition would be anything but easy. Yet in true Kelly fashion, she faced the moment head-on, showing a resilience that earned her even deeper respect from her audience. In her first public response, Kelly spoke openly and from the heart. She thanked Mark for the years they spent together on Live, and she expressed how much he meant to her, not just as a co-host, but as her life partner. She talked about the laughter, the love, the support, and the beautiful on-screen and off-screen moments they shared, moments that had become part of their story forever. As Kelly wiped away a tear, it became clear that this wasn't simply about a professional change. It marked the end of a meaningful chapter in both of their lives. Their emotional connection, built over decades, was undeniable. And now, Kelly was learning to step into a new chapter of her life, one without her husband beside her on set every morning. But Kelly is strong. She understands that life moves forward even when the change is painful. And while this new phase won't be easy, she is determined to honor the legacy they created together. This isn't the end for Kelly. It's the beginning of something new. She continues to pour her heart into her work, stay close to her family, and remain a source of inspiration for her fans. But as the days passed, one big question lingered. What happens next for Live with Kelly and Mark? Who will step in to fill the space left by Mark's departure? And how will Kelly carry on without her partner by her side? The answers are still unfolding.